Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Well, this looks like it's about to get interesting.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Oh.
Dang. Talk to the guy that murdered her. Or him.
Damn. Challenge this disgusting half-breed to a duel. No human strikes down a lizard unpunished.
Dang.
What?
Where do you think you are, snake face? Palace grounds? But if it's a good gutting you're looking for, I'll be glad to bash in another lizard's brains.
Oh.
Boy. Running in for fightings.
We don't even know what happened to his wife. Did
Yeah,
she
but
get...
Wanda's playing a dick. Here we go.
So, what happened was, the lizard had said, be glad she didn't get gotten to by the Magisters.
Oh, I see.
I think apparently she died like puking to death or something like that, as opposed to getting caught by the Magisters. Like I think there's a source sickness that gets to people or something like that, and that might be what happens. And then she died of that instead, and the Magisters didn't catch it. And the lizard was like saying that your wife was better off, and
Well,
Whoa,
not very
that
nice
animation
for him.
was
not very
magic.
nice to talk that way about somebody's dead wife. So he
Well,
responded
I
by killing
mean-
him.
It could have been worse, right?
Yep.
I mean, he could have called her ugly.
And we
too.
responded to that feud by being like, "You die now because you killed a lizard." How dare you take offense to somebody talking about your dead wife? You
Red
die
Prince.
too.
I think the Red Prince dialogues are my favorites. They're funny.
I haven't really had much for special dialogue yet.
Yeah, you
except
haven't really
for
had
the one
anything.
elf lady.
You got to find the properly relevant people.
Yep. Which is entirely random and arbitrary, and you never know when it's going to happen.
Wait, there's a quick save happening over here. Is something gonna go on?
A quick save is
Because
manual.
we're about to talk to
okay.
plot people.
Narrator.
Bird. Before we do, I found a character for you. Important one. This is only important because they sell rain, so you should come over here and
Okay.
probably buy it.
Yeah, I should definitely buy Rain.
I'll see if I can throw. I'll throw some money at you.
I probably
Have
don't need it.
anything else that's
Remember
worth
who
anything?
is it? Laslor?
The blue lizard guy that I'm standing nearish to.
I can't see them. Are they inside
By
the
the
hut?
fire, Rezik.
Rezik?
Yeah, Rezik.
Oh, okay.
He moved. But yeah, Rezik sells rain. You should probably pick that up.
Okay.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again.
The
He
hell?
seems to be swimming
It's
deep
like a
in his
full
thoughts
dialogue here.
and doesn't look up as you approach.
Just click the barter option. You don't have to talk to him fully.
That's true, but I have a
Okay.
I have a Lowe's option here, kind of. Okay,
You
we'll
probably
go
shouldn't
with
do that though.
The destructive spirit is probably something that
You
anyone
probably
could do.
don't want to piss him off if you're trying to buy stuff from him.
Yep.
That's also
Okay,
not
fine.
a Lowe's object. That's also not a Lowe's dialogue. That's something that everyone has.
New, are you?
Oh.
Very good.
Oh, I
Very
see. So
good.
everyone has
Make
destructive
yourself
spirits.
at home.
Okay. What's on his mind?
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Say why is
No
a
doubt the
mystery,
two
blah,
are
blah, blah.
related. Perhaps if we can reverse the cause of our misfortunes, we can stop this madness before it goes any further.
Okay, just gonna trade with him. Cool. Armor of Frost, Hail, Rain, and Restoration. I'll buy Rain, and I can just offer gold.
Yeah.
So he's just daydreaming about how to undo.
Actually,
source.
if you can sell the if you
You
can
want me
sell
to
the
sell the nifty
sword,
sword as well?
yeah, if you can get another restoration, I can learn it.
Let me see if I can buy another restoration. I probably don't have enough money. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't have
I
enough
can always
money.
throw. How much do you need?
162 or 102.
Well, sell the nifty sword.
I am. It sells for 50.
Okay. Hey, Shell, can you
Yeah?
throw your gold at Bird?
Why? What's going on?
We're buying another healing spell.
Oh, okay. Well, So how many spells have we bought in for whom?
We bought most of our spells for Bird so far, but we're
Yeah,
buying it
because I'm just wondering when we're gonna be able to get spells.
for well, I'm picking up another healing spell so I can heal. Like I'm trying to pick up basic support stuff. So
I don't know how to...
grab the right click on the stack of gold in your inventory and then do send to Bird. Do the same thing with the Darling bow actually. Because you've got a bow in your inventory that can be sold for a
Where
fair
was
bit of money.
Griff's supply crate?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually.
Where
We said
is
we
it?
found Griff's supply crate, but there's nothing inside, and perhaps the contents are still nearby. That was from the Sheila, whatever name it was, Sahaila quest.
What do you know?
I just... Shouldn't I sell my stuff? Like,
No, Bird's the person with the barter skill. So you should never sell anything. Bird should always be the one to sell.
oh, okay. Well, I was just wanting to... I sent my money to Lose.
Yeah, but send the bow.
Well, I was actually wanting to use the bow at some point. If I do take up one huntsman so I can use the healing skill.
Okay.
Actually, where did it go? Did it disappear?
I mean, the other thing is you've got a turtle's... You said you wanted to dual wield wands,
Potentially.
but you have...
I have 3, which is why I need to get rid of 1.
Well, give us one of them. Like, you're hoarding all the good weapons.
When another divine arises, will source change
So-
back? What if there are no sorcerers?
Okay.
Yet
Because,
so
yeah,
quickly
you have
we
Turtle's
find
Claw,
source
which
so
is a good
dangerous.
wand. And you can dual wield wands, by
What
the
in
way.
his death caused it?
Or you can use that bow.
So Voidwoken are
But they both
attracted
sell
to
for a lot, so
source.
it's worth
But why?
sending them to Bird.
When another divine arises, will source change back?
Alright,
What if there are
Bird,
no
probably
sorcerers?
between the makeshift wand, the nifty sword, and the My First Bow, you can probably get what you need.
I fear it will be quite some
I
time
will find
before
out.
we find
I've already
any
sold
answers at all,
the...
my
Oh,
friend.
no, never mind.
Though it doesn't hurt to ponder.
So I think I've progressed a bit here. I found a marked crate, and I think that might be the crate that we found without. And I guess whoever progressed the quest may have not noticed it was happening. And it was Sahalia or whatever said to find a far-seeing lizard. And next to the marked crate that's empty, there's a sleeping lizard right there. So I'm standing
cool.
next to him to
We'll
talk
check
to him.
that out in a bit. I will buy the restoration scroll. Is that the one you want me
Okay.
to do?
Not scroll. But,
I mean, restoration skill book.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. And I will take away the gold that I was going to offer. Okay.
Awesome.
Got it.
And just toss it over to me and I'll learn it, and then I can also help heal.
Cool. Remember that each spell uses a memory slot, so...
I know. Well, you can hot swap skills that you know. Like,
oh, I see. So
you
your
can
memory
know every
is...
spell in the game. You just it's kind of like D&D prepping spells for the day.
Right.
Wait, I got a journal entry for Hunt for the Master.
Can you send me the book, by the way? Oh, yep, you
That's
already
that's your quest.
Yep.
Yeah, so I wonder who we ran into. Do I do log or something?
L is your quest log.
Mm-hmm.
Here, let's talk to Stingtail.
I'm heading down there, I guess. This is the Lowe's quest related lizard.
He might be the Farsing lizard. He's sleeping right now, so I don't know yet.
His name
okay.
is Stingtail.
Seems reasonable.
He's having some dream where he like got woken right before the big exciting part, apparently. Breathe deeply and comment that you seem to smell oranges about him.
And you smell of burnt hair and barren dreams. But I have the good breeding not to mention it.
What do you mean? So close to what?
So close to the dream. It's been so long. You wouldn't understand. Please.
I'll attempt
leave
to
me
speak to him if I see if I get different dialogue.
Oh, he sells haste, ignition.
Yeah, he sells fire
searing
spells.
daggers, pierce of mine.
Yep.
They really hide the X for leaving that dialogue.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh? What? But I was... It was...
Do we want to go
So-
do a fight, by the way?
Not to worry.
I'm trying to
are we
decode
gonna
this
do...
quest that somebody apparently progressed at some point.
Are we gonna do
So
the
here's the
fight
thing:
against...
when we were standing over here, Wander, by this crate, you opened the crate earlier, and then I got a dialogue tutorial about
Wait, I actually-
crime scenes, but it
I
went away
need
before I could
dialogue
read
from
it.
him.
Okay.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Confront your target. Tell him to state his name. Give me a second. Let's get nearby. He's
Oh,
apparently
okay.
a target of yours.
A target?
Yeah, this might be a personal thing, like birds going crazy and trying to murder
there
the
was
elf
an
chick.
update about the master thing as soon as I entered this area.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
him
I
then.
know that her master was, like, I think she was enslaved by lizards along with other elves, but...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is Stingtail. Confront your target. Tell him to state his name.
I am Stingtail. Who is asking?
I can say that Death is asking. Okay. His name tattooed on my skin?
Because you're his property.
Why, dear girl, why mar your beauty with my silly old name? Say, but don't I know you? That face and that cheek.
Something suddenly dawns on Stingtail, and he goes quite pale.
Confound my drug-addled brain. It is she. You're she. The Master's chosen. Why do you seek me?
Okay, well I can trace along my scar, tell him that I'm free. Scar first, the master second, or draw my needle. The needle doesn't like stupid questions.
Pick which one you want.
Scar first? Is that why you seek me? I was made to weave it. They forced my hand. I never had a wish to blemish you, enslave you. I would undo it if I could. Oh, I surely would. I surely would. But I cannot. Only the Master. Only the Master can.
Hell, you have to read
don't
these.
Oh,
know.
sorry.
How
I was
could
just-
I? The Master finds. He is never found. You must know that. Surely you know that.
All that I was going to say was that, well,
You
if
can
only the
scroll
master
up.
can undo it, then...
You can scroll up to see what
Oh,
you missed.
if
But
the
yeah,
master is the key, then you must find me the master, and where is he? And he's just saying, I don't know, how could I?
just make sure you read the dialogue you choose. Otherwise, we're all just like, not everybody can read this, and the rest of us are sitting here in silence because we're not going to read it for you.
Ew, so it looks like I can either kill him on the spot with my needle, or grab him by the throat. Time for a creative interrogation? Oh, I don't like this.
Stingtail writhes in your grip as he gapes
Shell.
at you with fear-smothered eyes, his voice a pitiful wheeze through his tightened throat.
Please, I don't know the whereabouts of the Master.
I don't know if you fully get it, but we're saying don't read every single line to give us all the options. Just you pick one, then you read that one out loud.
No, I understand. Okay. So, let's see. Ew. This is also gross. This is so out of character for me, being an assassin.
Roleplay it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not out
I
of character for your
dra-
character.
You
No,
chose
no.
a flesh-eating elf as your character.
Yeah.
Well, I knew that she was a kind of assassin and that she wanted, like, to avenge, like, her servitude with the master. Like, she was actually forced to assassinate a lot of people for him. But now she's free and wants to kill him so that he can't force her to kill others. Okay. Dragon nail across his cheek. You keep them sharp for this very purpose.
Your nails dig deep, and Stingtail's blood flows copiously, as if eager for release, but he doesn't speak a word.
Oh gosh, this is getting worse. Oh gosh, this is terrible.
A sharp shock
Change
of panic
tack, go
jolts
for his
through
eye.
his body,
Ah!
and he shrieks.
Ugh.
No, stop! The wolves! The lone wolves! They may know about the Master.
Okay. I'll relax my grip and tell him to elaborate. Quickly now.
The Master. He's been using lone wolf mercenaries ever since your escape. You vanished. so he needed others to do his bidding. They may know where he is. Lone wolves need to be paid in person. They may know where he is.
Ah, sigh. Only thing you've heard so far, vague conjectures. Is he in not enough pain?
No, no more pain. I won't be vague. Go to Griff. Yes, go to Griff. He will know. He's over yonder in the kitchen. The cook, the celery man, the butcher man. But he knows things. If there's wolves on the prowl, Griff will have caught their scent. I've told you all. Told you all I can. Have mercy, fair lady. Have mercy.
Stingtail stands before you a broken mess, quivering with fear and pleading miserably to spare his life.
Kill him.
So I can
Kill him.
Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him.
Kill
Kill
him.
him.
So I can put him out of his misery, making it quick.
Yep.
I will not let the one that scarred me go easy. Gut him or your scar
Yes.
mains, but at least
No.
you've had a new lead on the master. Decide to let him live.
Kill him.
Guys,
Kill the lizard.
I don't.
You do what you want. It's your character. This
I
is not a
don't-
group decision.
No, it's not.
It's
Oh,
not.
we are the
just
voices
full
on your shoulder.
Yep. We're the two devils, and then
You
there's
turn
Keith
around
being
and take
nothing.
2 steps before turning back and looking him in the eyes. He shakes like a dead leaf in the wind as you blow him a kiss.
Oh. Funny.
For a moment there, I thought
Alrighty.
you were going to kill that lizard.
Wow, my
I
character.
was, but as you can tell, I'm quite cursed with kindness.
I was actually hoping we'd kill him.
Alrighty.
Up.
Me too. Okay, that's all the time I have for tonight.
Hold on.
Oh.
Do you have any?
Yeah, apparently he also has dialogue for me.
Holy shit.
Alrighty, let's see this one.
Yeah. Okay, so, am I awake? I need a pinch. Or no, hang on. It's you. They said you'd be red, but I didn't think you'd be so very red. Let's see. You recognize this lizard as a dreamer. Tell him you've been looking for one like him.
Oh, yes. Of course you have, Prince of Princes. Yes, indubitably. I need to parley with you further, sire. I do, and do indeed.
He looks like he's in pretty good spirits ever since, nearly having
Yeah.
his eye
Totally forgot
gouged
about-
out and
He's a
having,
very
like, his
stateless
cheek
fellow.
marred.
Sharply command him to come to his senses. You seek answers, not
My
riddles.
apologies, Prince. I'll be better momentarily. In 2 shakes of a lizard's tail. Yes. Being suddenly roused startled me. Swept between sleep and awakening, I could not be certain. Is it really him? The very one I've been waiting for? But it is you. All rugged and ragged. How the mighty have fallen.
Sarcastically remark that it's been an absolutely lovely journey downward. Now will you please get to the point?
To the point, Prince, yes. Here it is, the very top of the tip of the point. The they I spoke of, O Majesty, are my dreams, the brain born of sleep. I see you in my wondrous foggy fantasies, sire. They speak to me. They say that you are the one that will bring about the change. But there are those that oppose the change. There are those that want you quite dead.
Demand clarity. What change?
I cannot say.
Demand he tell you who wants you dead.
I do not know.
With all the patience you can muster, ask him why he's being so bloody recalcitrant.
For you, your majesty, for your life, and for your destiny. See, this is the very X in the crux of the capital M'd matter, Prince. What we must speak of is very delicate. What we must speak of is very dangerous. What I must know, I do not know when I'm awake. What I must tell you out in the great sleep.
Ask how that may be achieved exactly.
It's quite simple, Ron.
The second
You and I
option
must
was
simply
funny.
close our eyes and let sleep take us by the hand. Then we shall meet in the great realm of dreams, where the whispers will reach me, and through me, their words will be yours.
By the way, just for a side note, that crate we found was supposed to be Griff stuff. That's Halala sent us to, and that guy said Griff's in the kitchen. We need to make a note of that. That's a
Oh.
really
I know
good request.
Griff is and where he
Griff's in
is.
the kitchen.
Yeah, he's marked on the map.
Now, aren't
We've
you guys
found him.
glad I didn't kill him?
Sort of, but if you
Sort
killed
of.
him, I would have gotten a bunch of new spells. Oh
Yeah.
well. Say you're ready, let's get this over with.
There's one little, let's call it, complication, though. Dear me, this is frightfully embarrassing for a dreamer to say, but, I find myself quite unable to dream. My sleep has become blind and silent.
He wants drugs.
I want to aid you, of course, my lord. Indeed, I need to aid you. But I am in just as desperate in need
You're
of
right.
my medicine.
Good gods, what a dunce. His medicine, what is it?
The leaf that Trudene.
Time to get that
Should
skooma.
I partake of the leaf, Prince? We will both know what it is the spirit of sleep wants us to tell you.
Near that he could have swallowed all of his rotten talk if he had just swallowed some of the damn Drudene in the first place.
I would have, truly. But what little of the leaf I have, I stole it. They think it was an elf that did it, a Myro. They locked him in a cage.
That's another character we're looking for.
Hey, That's who we're looking for,
I'm
yeah.
torn, your highness. I should return the Drudene and set the elf free, but I really, really want to dream and see.
Damn the elf. Tell him to take the Drudene he has. You want to know what he sees and hears in his dreams.
But my quest.
Oh, if we want to free Amrio, or
I'm fairly certain we can free Amrio. I mean, at the same time,
but the other way would probably be by force.
at the same time, screw this guy. He
At the
sucks.
same time, it's your character. You get to make the calls during your quest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't know if I actually care what this guy sees in his dreams because he seems like a hack.
He says that you're gonna bring about change.
Oh, screw it. We'll save Amrio another way.
Yes, of course. I cannot deny you, Prince, whatever my reservations. Let us partake.
Stingtail reaches into his pocket and fishes out an orange, telling you it is in pieces of fruit that he hid his contraband. He devours it greedily, and his eyes begin to glaze. A yawn, a few mumbled words, and the lizard falls asleep. You sit in the sand, close your eyes, and follow him.
I don't think that's sitting.
Yeah.
From
you just look
shadow
dazed.
comes sunshine, your home. You're in your own palace, atop the great library tower. You behold the Forbidden City, only it's infinitely bigger than you remember. A sea of white marble that reaches as far as the eye can see. Stingtail is here too, but when he addresses you, another voice lurks behind the dreamers.
From shadow comes sunshine. Quite right, your majesty. But not if the shadow gets its way. You have questions, in here I have answers.
Ask who the shadow is. Who wants you dead?
The shadow itself. The House of Shadows.
You want to know but one thing. Why?
Yes, even to one such as I, their reasons remain ensconced in darkness. No one knows the House of Shadows exists. Therein lies its victory. But we, the dreamers, we know them. And we do not leave them to weave their black webs around our empire unperturbed. The mighty houses of war and law, they are the true shadows, unaware of the dark sun that rules their days. Now, the House of Shadows moves against you, but in the House of Dreams, you have an ally. We pledge allegiance to you, a one and only prince, a one and only king to be. We see the golden throne. We see you, the shimmering flame, amid the gold.
You suppose that in the metaphor, you're the sunlight, correct?
Of course you are.
He's
The
bullshitting
spouse
you.
of the sun, the Red Prince, and so much more.
Say you take it that this is the change he's referring
Quite
to.
so. But let's not discuss the change just yet. Stingtail stung too soon. Right now we must ensure your safety. Should you perish, the change perishes with it.
You know enough for now. Ask what you should do
You
next.
must escape from the island you are on, break through Fort Joy's walls, and venture into the hollow marshes. Another dreamer awaits there, Bahara. She is a far greater dreamer than this Stingtail. She can take you further through the realm of dreams, for much further you must go. So wake now, Prince. Wake and be wary. Be wary of the shadows that would snuff out the sunshine.
You wake up, as does Stingtail. He yawns and stretches his arms.
Well now, what a dream that was. What a palace we saw. Can't say I remember much else, though. Not a jot.
Thank him for his aid and
I
take your
hope
leave.
to have been of service, my lord. Long may your majesty live, and long may be your reign.
You know, I could tell you all
I'm
about
sorry about that.
Man.
I talked to him to go shopping for spells, and I realized there was no "I'll talk to you later" button.
Nah, that's fine. I'm just impressed they wrote and voice acted so
lot.
much in this game.
We actually found 2 Red Prince NPCs now.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's
our
amazing.
characters even had a little tiff over there.
I'm really glad that that we all picked pre-mades because
Yeah,
this
I
gives
wonder,
us a lot
I wonder
of
who might have,
interesting-
zombie dialogue.
You are probably going to have the most interesting out of all of us.
We're gonna have to go to some kind of
As
tomb.
That is drowning cat right now.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just cast Restoration on it.
Yeah, I'll have to wonder if I wonder how many people I'm gonna like condescendingly try to convince to make a face ripper.
This is pretty funny. This cat is literally just drowning.
Oh hey, we're turned
Oh,
around the
there
other
goes-
direction. Buddy is over there.